Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Council of Reeds here at the comic shop in Liverpool. I'm Dylan, here with Jason.
G'day.
Nitin.
What's up?
Fami.
Hey.
And Dave.
It's so hot, all my bird drones are falling out of the sky.
They're not real. Your bird drones aren't real.
They're not real.
Thank you.
Real birds are real.
Our featured comics this week. Thunderbolts, number 1.
Thunder, thunder, thunder.
And what's this one called, Jason?
Bloodrik.
That's not what you said.
Wow. It's a horrible font
Oh, come on.
that they've had
It's gotta
to
be some
put
of
it
the-
underneath.
some of the
You're
best
telling me that doesn't say Bloodrik?
Yeah, because there's an R in it.
Nah, Bloodrik.
Blood drip.
Bloodrik. Bloodrik.
Looks like Bloodrik.
Good
Great
time.
book.
Bloodrik.
Next, Dylan.
Okay, we're also going to talk
Just lost
about
it.
Marvel Blade video game got announced at the Game Awards, which was a fever dream as always.
Could be fantastic.
Could be, yeah.
Trailer for a new movie called ISS that is coming out next year. Very interesting.
Could be awesome as well.
We all went to see Godzilla -1. God, that movie's so much fun.
It's the funnest of the fun.
It's a feel-good movie.
You just want to, just get out.
Take your
and-
kids.
Yeah, yeah. Let's talk about that again. Fucking kids in the fucking Godzilla film.
I had a kid in there, but he was quiet.
Good.
I didn't know till it was over and he'd get out. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is like a 7-year-old.
That would have been a nice interaction.
I think he said he's-
I wish we had that interaction in our cinema,
Yeah.
as opposed to I think he's dead.
What is he doing? I don't know.
Like, shh.
Oh, I wanted to
The
go
2 episodes in a row.
Why don't you say shut the fuck up?
I wanted to
You
say-
got to! You got to tell those people in the cinema. You got to bring back cinema etiquette by yelling at them.
They were too far away.
borderline.
They were too far
Borderline.
away. If they were like 1 or 2 rows ahead, you could do it. But like they were 5 or 6, maybe 7
No,
rows.
I wouldn't
That's
have
when
cared.
you-
Because we were back row.
That's when you go back to the candy
Dave
bar
was trying to make out
and
with
you
us.
get some Maltesers or some Jaffas.
I'm not wasting more time.
I wouldn't have cared.
Jaffers.
I would have
Jaffers.
screamed it if they were at the front of the cinema.
If they were close
And
to
then
it,
if I had a problem, it's like, hey, I'm in the back left corner of the cinema. Come at me, bro.
yeah.
Oh,
To a child.
stomp this shit
Is it a
out.
child?
I'll stomp
No,
the
it's the
parents
parents of
out.
the
Oh, the parents. Okay.
It's not the kid's fault.
I'm the
Yeah,
big
yeah.
guy with the beard.
Sleep a hold on the kid to shut them up, but stomp the parents.
Jason, what was your film flashback this week?
He-Man and She-Ra Christmas special for the toy rounds.
Yeah.
And it's nearly Christmas.
Yeah, good call.
And it's 45 minutes, so that was good.
Yeah, that was very good.
Yeah. Nice short one.
Still fell asleep.
Felt like it took me about 3 hours to watch it though, because I kept falling asleep.
Better than last week's one, I'll tell you that.
Comics,
Comics!
I suppose.
Thunderbolts, issue 1. Lenz and Kelly, and art by, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Borges.
Could have been someone else.
Yeah, the art's fine. Like, some pages are okay, some pages are
Can you refresh my memory on OYX or whatever it is? The 3-letter acronym?
that is.
Okay.
Axe.
No, it's,
Nah, it's like,
she was looking at it.
yeah.
OXE,
I
sorry.
have no idea what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Might have been from like the
I think it was from...
shitty coats Captain America run,
Oh,
maybe.
okay.
Some,
I thought it was from the most recent
Nah.
run.
Nah, because Countessa wasn't in it.
The best part of the art design is Bucky does not have a bun anymore.
Yeah.
No more man bun, Bucky.
Bring back
No.
the man bun.
So it starts with, obviously, Bucky, it somewhat is a sequel to the Captain America Sentinel Liberty book, but not really, but sorta. But, yeah, at the end of that, Bucky took out the Inner Circle and stopped the 20th Century game or whatever. But he's not the Revolutionary anymore. But he goes to Countessa, gets her on side, and then they destroy her / Aaron Carter. And then at the end,
This is Master Man?
yeah. Cool. So, like, they're going to
I
go
mean,
kill
not cool, but-
kill Red Skull. That's the whole plan. And they just storm a castle. Yeah, Red Skull's got multiple Master Men.
What is this?
Huh?
What is that?
It is.
Pretty
Yeah.
Bucky.
It's just heavy eyeshadow.
Yeah.
It's not,
And,
even,
like, spoilers,
it's not even a domino mask.
Red Skull is still Lucan. Like, as in,
Oh.
from the Brubaker stuff.
Wow.
Wearing a mask.
Yeah.
In the Takeshi Coach run, I think they sort of basically turned him into Jordan Peterson.
Oh, that, yeah.
So like that, and like Bucky just kills him at the end.
Huh.
And it's like, yeah, I know you'll be back somehow, some way in your Fourth Reich, but execute him.
So, is he actually like the spirit of Red Skull, or is he posing as Red Skull?
See, because originally it was Red Skull in him because of the Cosmic
Yeah,
Cube, but
yeah.
I think it's just Lucan.
Yeah,
Just
because
cosplaying.
Yeah.
Because
spoiler alert.
in Winter Soldier, doesn't he physically get
Yes.
scarred up
Yes,
and becomes
yes,
Red
yes,
Skull?
Yes.
So it's a little retconning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I never really finished
That's
reading
unlike
the
comic book.
Coach run because it was garbage.
Spoiler at the end. It could be him.
Yes.
Still there.
Yes. Yeah. There's
Somewhere.
hints into the real one.
Yeah.
I like that. Like, bang. All right. Let's get this fake Red Skull out of the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Issue 1.
God damn! I'm gonna buy this.
It's not bad.
Shit. Yeah. I'm gonna buy
So, are they like doing the censor redacted on purpose? Because it's
Yeah, it's just Sharon swearing like a
Swearing.
sailor.
What happened to characters? Why can't you just do characters instead
Well,
of a?
when it's a, I think it depends on the book. I think the redactedness works better in like an espionage thing.
Yes, yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it just fits the motif a little better than $, asterisks, whatever.
Okay.
You know what it needed? It needed Carmen drawing the book, and it'd be 1,000 times better. What is she doing?
Yeah. What is she doing?
How does she know how to book
I
yet?
haven't seen any announcements.
Nothing. Yeah. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm a sucker for.
It would have been great
stuff.
on that book. That Secret Avengers dude.
Oh yeah.
Secret Adventures.
The Secret Avengers?
Savage?
No.
Savage?
Savage Avengers.
Oh.
sorry.
Magno.
Yeah.
Magno. He would have been awesome on that book.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
His Red Skull shit would have been
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah. He did do a good buck in Invaders, right?
Yeah.
Because, it was, Invaders. Bloody hell.
Indeed. All right. Finally, how was Bloodrik?
Bloodrik was really good.
Yeah.
I would end up being my comic of the week, and when I was reading about it, I thought this looks like it could have really good potential. It's the first of a three-parter. It's a writer, creator, artist. So he is an illustrator. It's a story that he was working on back in 2009. That's where it all started, and then he kind of threw the whole thing away, and then over time, just completely redid the whole script and everything around it. The art is phenomenal. It's essentially about the story of this barbarian hunting, and it's him hunting and just the nothingness of what's going on around him. It's like everything else around him has died, and then so he's just waiting still, and there's really cool shit in it. The illustration alone is phenomenal. It's a quick read, but you won't go through it quick because the story that it tells through its art. Yeah, there's not a lot to it. He hunts down, finally gets a kill, and then something comes to get him. It also wants to eat. So there's a cool little backup story. So yeah, this is, I think it started, the first page is him telling his story about how the book came about. And it started in 2009, then he did Ashcan of it in 2019, and it started getting some interest. So then he's like, this is going to be a three-parter with a little backup story. And this backup story is this old mate on a mast of a ship that's sinking with sharks around him, telling the story of Bloodrik and his hunting and so forth. It's really cool.
I do like the art a lot.
The art is
Yeah,
phenomenal.
it is really cool.
Like, very fitting. Like, do I want to see him drawing Spider-Man? No.
No.
Yeah,
It
but-
just fits perfect because
right?
it's and that's what he said. Like, I am an illustrator, but I'm not a writer. The writing is hard, so that's why it took so long for him to get the story that he got.
I just noticed the actual name in brackets
Yes,
because
'cause you can't read the
They
fucking
should
thing.
do that for every like death metal band.
Yeah, I was
shirt.
going to say that's for people that can't read
Yeah,
death
but
metal writing.
that's
not-
readable. That's
that's
not.
It is
it's not-
readable,
Yeah, it's
yes.
not one of the ones I've seen that are just
Yes,
Garbage.
bundle of sticks.
it's like a shattered
Yeah,
windshield or something.
okay.
an actual bundle of sticks.
Yeah.
I don't. Not the other thing.
Okay. So if it wasn't for another book that with transforming robots, this probably would have been book of the week, close to. But yeah, another fucking Daniel Warren Johnson.
He's the best. Next up, new issue. Or issue 1 of a new series, sorry, I guess. Sentry.
so apparently his
I'm good
powers
with
are
this.
manifested.
It was
in
alright.
People, yeah.
I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it.
I was just wondering how many there are going to be,
Didn't they say like 6 or something?
5, I think.
Yeah.
Five.
I wanna
Very-
say.
very-
and considering one's put herself where she ends up,
Yeah.
it's like, well, she might be the.
Because, like, the first one has happened already. Someone's got it. And then the second one's a chick. She's got cerebral palsy. And then she gets powers and she blows up her building that she lives in and whatever. And then the next guy gets it, blah, blah, blah. But then the first guy comes and the one style tries to kill the new guy because he wants all the Sentry powers.
Yeah.
I'm going to be the new Sentry. So that twist made me... Because I just want Bob. But whatever, okay. They're doing something different. But I didn't want Captain Planet 5
Yeah.
Sentries.
There's like a
bullshit.
team.
Yeah, I don't
Our
want that.
powers combined.
But if one's going to kill the rest to get all the powers,
Yeah, it's like
that interests me.
Siler Heroes.
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
you know.
100%.
So considering the voidness of it.
Oh, and because that's what'll happen, right? The Void will... He'll get all the powers and Void out, and hopefully Bob will come back at the end, maybe.
So does
No, I
it work
reckon
that, like
she'll do it. She'll be the cerebral palsy one will be Sentry.
I think it's too obvious. I think that's what. Yeah.
And I don't think, knowing what we know where the MCU's going, I don't think they're going to give us a chick Sentry
Another one. Yeah.
when they're about to have a dude
You want
Sentry.
synergy, right?
Yeah, you know.
A little bit at least.
Yeah.
Even though
I don't
sometimes
know.
they don't do
We
it.
might get a new Asian Bob at the end or something. But a chick, I can't see because they'd want, you would think, Sentry. to look like Sentry.
where she went at the end was interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right? She just got the fuck out of Dodge.
Literally.
You know when you get a book and you're like, I don't even want to read this because
Yeah.
it's so stupid. Then you're like, yeah, ooh.
I mean, yeah, that was a good premise.
Yeah.
You just
Because, like,
They
it's
can
been
be-
5 centuries.
you just
Yeah.
Highlander it.
Yeah.
And it manages to set up each character like quickly.
Yeah.
But well enough for us to go, oh, okay, that's the deal. You know?
Yeah, I didn't mind it. Alrighty, who read Petrol Head issue 2?
I
Dave.
did.
How was this?
Oh, a bit of a nothing
I didn't even
issue.
look at this.
Yeah, so you find out their mum like went away in a suit, and like the little girl thought she was like a robot, and like they're very differentiated. She's like, yeah, I know, but still, but like her mum in the robot suit looks awful lot like the chief here.
That's right.
Yeah. They're just getting away, so basically the chase continues, and he's asked, I think, I forget who, but one of the robots to route a getaway path, and that's it. And then in the escape, spoilers, I don't care. Her dad gets shot, and he makes a decision like, fine, we'll go heal him, and then I think they get up and go again without him. So it's just the robot and the daughter now, I think.
Who could
That
have
still
seen
looks
that?
great.
Who could have seen that coming?
Yeah, I know, right? Like,
It's like Mando, Last of Us.
yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Is the robot smoking a cigarette?
Yes.
Nice.
That was why I put it on my standing order. Saw it in previews.
Oh, it's a cigar. My bad.
Yeah, it's a robot smoking a cigar, driving a car.
A
Yeah.
blunt.
How can you not?
But overall, yeah, it's good. Just not much happens, that's all.
Okay.
And next up is Amazing Spider-Man 39. Next chapter in this gang war storyline. This is great. I really like it. I really like it a lot.
Really, really good.
Yeah.
What it's setting up, the way Wells is writing these deeper storylines that are. There's been a couple of, like we were talking before the pod, that haven't meshed, but this one coming back to. Fuck, what was it, like Spidey 13?
Yeah.
When he went through the Roses
So good.
building and just annihilated them on a trick from Tombstone. Such a good issue. So this has all come together, and essentially New York's gone to shit. All the different gang leaders are now fighting for different territory. Didn't see a lot of the. We only saw that Tombstone Madame Mask bit was very interesting. Sorry, Hammerhead, my bad. And then the Tombstone Rabbit with Beetle. That's
Yeah,
building
that's
really
so
well.
good.
That's probably the best part of it.
Well, this whole like Janice thing's been like, you know, and picking up from the previous dude stuff, we're having her and thingy together and Randy together. So good.
And I know we've been very much enjoying the Ed McGuinness art with the rec rap and all that kind of shit, but man, John Romita Jr. just nailing it. So good.
Also
the,
good.
the She-Hulk is phenomenal.
I'm sure some people will say no good.
Oh, of course they will,
they got no
but
taste.
they got no taste.
So is White Rabbit rabbit person, or is that person who dresses up
Nah,
as
she's
a
just,
rabbit?
Dresses up.
she's just a girl.
Dressed up.
Yeah, because she's got all the different umbrellas and shit, so that's her only thing. Yeah, it is weird, but it's
comics.
actually mentioned that it's funny you mention it because I think she's going to play quite a pivotal role. Again, we were talking before the pod, like mad heel turn for her.
I thought she was already bad
Sorry,
guy.
other way. Sorry,
She's
mad
eating
babyface turn.
carrots.
It's
She's
just
eating
slowly and
carrots.
slowly. Every couple of months she gets some stuff, and the dude, Kareem or whatever it is. Like, he's already pretty much babyface, still
Yeah.
dragging along.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so good. And like the Tombstone stuff's fantastic. The conversations with Robbie? Yeah.
Robbie Robbie Robinson conversations like, get my pants, get your own damn pants.
Yeah. Nah, it's very good. All right. Maybe my favourite bit of the book was early on when he was going to war. It's the Circus of Crime, Ringmaster's just making people whatever, and they're going to war presently with Crime Master, who's got AIM backing, and he's got a gun, and he's like to the AIM dudes, the beekeepers, why is this not shooting bullets? He's like, it's an magic gun. You got to imagine what the projectiles will be. You got to think of acid or something
I
else.
just want to shoot bullets. I
So
want to shoot
good.
bullets.
Just
I
fun.
don't want to shoot acid.
Yeah, just fun, stupid superhero
You
shit.
just can't think of bullets.
No.
No, it won't work. It needs to be.
Like a liquidy
It
sort of
needs
thing.
to be.
or something.
Yeah. Projectiles won't work in that gun.
Yeah.
Is the way they put it.
It's got to be acid or
Who's the hypno dude?
Ringmaster.
Ringmaster. That was pretty good at the start too.
He's got no circus, it's just him. So good. Spider related, not good maybe. Venom 28.
I just don't see the point.
I don't think anybody does.
So,
Like,
the
elaborate
whole,
of
Why are you spinning wheels with this Black Widow bullshit? And, oh my god.
the art is fucking terrible.
Mate, 2 pages in done.
Can we get Pascal Ferry on this book, please? So, that was a joke.
I don't think
I don't understand what they're doing, trying to push. Like, okay,
show the people.
That bad?
Show this.
What?
Like, okay, we can't draw. For
No. But I'm not getting paid to draw either.
neither's this person, I reckon. Okay,
Show
so
the people.
It's-
Show
No,
them.
I'm trying to comprehend it myself. First.
And there's 2 of the artists.
thank you. You just fucking took my next point, Nitten. If you go to the
Is the
front,
next one better or worse?
Remember when McFarlane did like Spider-Man?
no, fuck that. No, remember when it was
Widow,
Cates and
Senior.
Stegman
David?
like 3 years ago?
Oh yeah.
Or after that panel, shit, just where's Hitch again? Like,
I was just about to say, remember when Hitch?
So
Like the people are good.
yeah, it's just the Venom.
The
Ugh.
Venom and
Ugh.
it gets worse later on because there's 3 of them in a minute. Because there's see, look how bad Toxin looks.
And just the composition on that page you showed before, where it's like Black Widow is behind
Yeah,
his
show him that
arm,
one.
so you can't really read what's going on. It looks like just she's coming out of his arm.
Look at Toxin. Have you seen like the figure of Toxin?
Wait,
even
look at this
even
page, she looks fine.
even
yeah,
when
the people look fine.
even when Toxin is the symbiote is on a 13-year-old boy. It's a giant fucking thing, but because it's on some other random dude now, because the whatever, I'm not going to get into it because it doesn't need to be gotten into. But that so back to my original point. I don't so we still haven't seen any Eddie Brock. Right? This is still all the Black Widow with Toxin. I get it because it's comics, they're pushing the kids because they're going to grow up and they're going to be the characters of the future and so forth. But these Toxin characters, Dylan as Venom, it's just dumb. Like, he's a teenager, just... The whole Black Widow is just lost. Like, this book is just so bad on so many levels. Then at the end of the thing, it's like, where's Eddie Brock? What's happened to Eddie Brock? So we'll probably get that next issue, but who gives a shit?
I got a question. I may have asked this before.
Yeah.
You know how he used to eat brains, right? Is there a reason why he doesn't eat brains anymore?
Well, the Venom symbiote has evolved to not. So, but when in what was that fucking
See
the web, dark web?
Yeah.
Dark
cool.
web. When the chick from Limbo
fuck is
went
in the
and
hood?
fucked with Eddie's brain and sent him and essentially made him Bedlam, but it wasn't. But it was still just a mindless Venom. He was eating brains again.
Okay.
So yeah, that's kind of the way.
Because he's a baby face now.
Yeah,
Can't eat
I
brains.
got that reason, but like
But that's
they-
been since the Protector, and when Gargan was on him, he was eating brains. You know what I mean? So
Ex-Gargoyle's a bad guy.
yeah, so good. I just the sleeper character. It's so messy. There's so much stupid shit going on, and yeah. And then the last page was, where the hell is Eddie Brock? And then they had to bring Flash into it in the last page to heal the kid that's with Toxin. so they could bring the Flash Carnage story together. Like he's just staring at the spiral and flashes. Do you want to look at that, Tribe?
No.
Good.
I mean, I have a feeling it's like, why don't you just maybe just get some AI art in there? It might be better.
No,
They can't start that.
Yeah,
Let's
no,
not.
don't
Let's
do that.
not go down that rabbit hole. Thanks, Dave.
Speaking of the opposite of Tripe,
Mitten, Shazam 6.
fucking hell. This
It's
book is
good.
so good.
It look
It looks
Oh, you didn't
phenomenal. No.
Yeah,
I
me
waited
neither.
to flick until now.
So last issue, you know, Freddy sort of seemed like he was gonna
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
take the
on-
Shazam, but he's like a ruse, and then like they start fighting, and it's like they're play fighting,
Yeah,
and they're
yeah,
talking to
yeah,
each other,
yeah.
trying to plan,
Yeah.
and all the other guys are like, yeah, kick his ass, and what's his name? Zeus is all like, wait a minute, I know play fighting when I see it. So it's awesome. So the other siblings and the freaking dinosaur lawyer,
Yes.
they raid the trophy closet, I guess, get some shit and
I'm
start beating
glad
up the god.
dinosaur's still there. That's good.
Start, well, usual last page. So yeah, they start beating them gods and it's fucking cool. And then you find out who is behind. Like spoilers. Solomon was behind the whole plan, but he got out of his hand from the other gods.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it was cool. There was like
You turn him into a dog.
yeah, because you know,
Yeah.
Zeus freaking rapes people with a swan. But no, the book is so fucking good. It continues to be good. And at the end, because the dinosaur has been late in filling in the paperwork, the rest of the dinosaur people come over.
Oh,
And they land in Kandak, and Black Adam's like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's amazing.
So next issue is Black Adam versus dinosaurs.
that's so
This
cool.
book continues to be fun as hell.
God, he's an amazing artist.
Damn horrible. He's going to be
Oh,
on this.
shit.
Oh, yeah, it's hard to beat number 1, to be honest with you.
Oh, the dinosaur people.
Yeah.
It's just that Shazam, like, it's adult, but you can tell, like, there's the
Yes.
calmness in it. You
Yes.
know? Yeah.
Yeah, he's not he's not Superman.
Yeah.
No.
Like,
And Black Adam looks fucking
Excellent.
badass, right? You know,
Too much hair, but yes.
very good, very good. Fantastic Four, issue 14. The one where the building comes back.
Oh,
Ooh.
Spoilers, it doesn't come back.
what a shock.
Oh.
I mean, issue 17.
Yes.
Like, wait, did something happen, or they
They
just
just don't-
they just don't know.
No, they just don't rock up at the end. We don't know. Like, that's the
Yeah.
last part. Like, it's 3, 2.
Here, and then it's not
there,
here.
yeah.
Okay.
But the whole issue is that they rock up to the Baxter building lot.
Jeez, they're very shiny.
Yeah. They hook up to the lot, and like, there's people constructing shit, and they're like, what the fuck are you doing? And like, chick's like, oh, you on the app too, whatever. And like, the Beetle, the Beetle and the girls, the Sinister Syndicate, they're there. And it's like an app. It's like Pokemon Go type of thing. Like, it's a triple weekend or whatever. But this dude's created this app where you do things. So like, people come and one dude just comes and brings wire for this construction thing or whatever. Anyway. And like, they go to this dude who's made this app, and like, what's going on here? And it's all about seeing what people will do and whatever. I didn't really understand. I'm not smart enough, maybe, but it's all like probability. So like, he can work out how things will go, and he only has to change one little thing, like butterfly effect shit. And it's like, oh, this guy, he takes an extra day. He gets an extra day of holiday, so that stops 12 little businesses down the lines, production goes blah 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 blah, and he's just trading like stocks and getting rich
Oh, that's cool.
by manipulating
Yeah.
probability and blah 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 through this app game thing or whatever. And
He looks
it was-
Distributed
awful like,
neural network inspired by a human brain itself at a global scale.
and he's just Dev Patel.
yes.
He looks
really?
exactly like
Yes.
Dev Patel.
Oh, yeah.
And like, he's like, yeah, they're like, surely you knew we wouldn't go for this. Well, there's probably 2% chance you would. But fucking Reed just blows up his shit. Like, yeah, Reed, no, we're not having this. You're making money off all those people, pulling shit and whatever. I'm going to shut it down. But then he looks, and somebody's already in there. Because they're like, well, why are you making a construction site of our place? He's like, I didn't do that. And somebody's backdoored in. We don't know who or whatever. And like, the Reed's like, bang, I'm shutting it down. And Johnny burns the surface down or whatever. So then they go back to the construction site. It's 3, 2, 1, 0. A building.
Oh, that eye is fucking gross.
Yeah.
Ooh. What?
His eye.
Stretchy eyes?
Oh, that's good.
Oh, okay.
Because the art was interesting, like a little bit more. I thought it had a real 90s vibe.
Yeah,
about
Heroes
it.
Reborn, like there's no suits.
Yes.
Very shiny,
Yeah.
very.
It's Salvador the Rocket drawn FF,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah, it was a bit weird, but because the rest of the been so did not like that.
Interesting.
But yeah, you're like last month was like next month the building's back. It's
Supposedly.
fucking not back.
Is it though?
Is it
I mean, the building was back and then they destroyed it.
Yeah.
So nothing else really to talk about then? No? Alright, that's comics done then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can throw that away.
Yeah, don't worry about this
Nah,
one.
it's just
Fuck it.
it's just a little robot.
Just
It's
robots.
just, it's
Comic.
just world changing
It's just the best comic on the
when it
stands.
comes to talking robots.
If you're not buying Transformers, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, seriously.
Holy fucking shit!
If you enjoy comic books and if you're... Is that the driving into his chest?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And then it's like, what, 2 pages later, there's another fucking insane double-page spread?
Ridiculously insane double page spread.
Spoilers, in case you guys are reading this, because we're going to just go nuts on this. I can't say that I ever expected to see Optimus Prime tear off his own arm and beat Skywarp, like, within an inch of his life.
Yeah, it was great.
With his own fucking arm.
Gave him a fucking burning hammer before that. It's like even better.
Gotta have.
Yeah, absolutely. Freaking Spike's dad just shooting
fucking
Cliff
Wiki-
jumping,
Cliff
just
jumping.
getting
I think we got off to the wrong foot.
Fucking twice. Yeah.
Oh fuck! All the humans with their fucking ganging
Bazookas,
arming up and
yeah.
shit to fight the robots.
And then I go, I think these are good. Fucking bullshit.
Tickles. So good. Butter. That is such a good...
I said to Dylan today, I think my favourite thing about Daniel Warren Johnson's art is his fucking sound effect art.
Yeah.
And he
Yes,
let
he
us all
let us
sound
in,
himself.
100%.
And I also got to give a big shout out to his colorist, Spicer.
yeah.
Spicer.
Yeah, man.
He's
When you
do-
find someone that works with you, it just...
What a fucking great page.
Yes. It's just fantastic.
That sword...
The axe,
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Sorry, the axe
yeah.
when it's like loading up, you could say.
I just love
essentially.
how his perspective on panels, like he just like does like mad force perspective.
Yeah.
Stuff like
it's
that.
like almost like fisheye lens kind of
It's
thing.
so damn good. Yeah, that page where he's just like ripped his arm off and it's just
So I didn't realise he had the warp power with the obviously with his name, but
Yeah.
I didn't realize. And I'm like, that looks so fucking. That's so well done. Again, teleport. Like
Yes.
he
That's
is
the sound
explaining
effect,
it
yes.
for someone that didn't realise that was a power that he had. Where most comic books are like, what the fuck's going? Oh,
Oh, I guess
okay.
he's reaching through a portal.
Yeah,
Okay.
but fuck, he spelled like Dave. That would something right up your alley there, bro.
Exactly.
Because when they announced him doing the art on the book, you're like, ooh, how is that gonna go, right?
I knew it'd be
I
great.
love his stuff, but I was just a little, I don't know, like him drawing
I think also
so square, blocky characters, but he bends them to the limit,
Yeah.
right? When it needs to.
When
So,
they're going
like,
fast,
He
Yeah.
puts life into a character,
Yeah,
into
yeah,
a 2D image.
Yes.
He makes it dynamic and alive.
and he does an amazing character of robots, but then you get that.
oh,
like
Like that little panel there where he sees his son shot.
Yes.
Holy hell.
Yeah.
where he was probably one of his bullets, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Can we show the second one?
Oh.
I think that needs
oh,
to
we
be
gotta.
colours
This
on that
is-
page alone.
So this is
Be
the
blind
section where
book.
he is currently ripping his damaged arm off to go and...
yeah, but it's Optimus. He does that a lot. There was an episode of freaking the cartoon where he lost his arm.
no, I
No, not like
And
that.
not like
yeah, like
that.
you said, he just
But the
beats...
Decepticons took it, put it in the building
Yes.
with his gun, so he's shooting things.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
And he got turned into like a
gold.
crocodile or something. He's all.
Oh, because they took him apart,
Yeah.
and then they used pieces of his body to
Yes,
build other stuff.
yes.
Yeah, and his arm with the gun was just on the top of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
tower.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
which was as a kid real messed up.
yes.
And then the callback to the deer from the first
Yeah.
Man, what a
I
great
can't.
book.
I can't believe how good this is.
You read it in like a second, but like, oh,
You get so much.
yes.
issue. I'm a little shocked there's not more missing when he lost an arm, but again...
Like half the trucks.
Yeah,
are
yeah,
used.
yeah.
It's glorious.
Oh man,
Yeah, I can't say enough. Third printing's coming in back this week.
nice.
So if you missed out and you
So
haven't
this
jumped
is
on,
going to be book of the year for.
oh,
Yes, most
it
of
has
this.
to be, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
It's,
Right.
and unfortunately, it's now going to go to ongoing as opposed to miniseries.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, I'm still. He can't keep this up. I wouldn't
Yeah.
think.
Why not?
It's too good.
I think not on like a monthly schedule. Eventually,
Oh,
he
monthly, no,
couldn't.
but yeah. But you have a break. Just do your break.
And I just don't think he's the type of dude that will stick around on something for long. He can't have his story.
But I think because
And
he
be
loves
done.
Transformers so much, he might stick
see.
around longer
Yeah.
than most books.
Even if he just writes it, I'll be happy. I think.
Ah, absolutely.
Yeah, and if you get a good
Yeah, it's got to fit,
Artist.
right?
Yeah, you get it.
It's
It's not
really
gonna
gotta
like
fit.
you have to go great artists because
Yeah.
Because it didn't
You
work
can
for
compete with-
fucking Jurassic
No.
League.
But that's the other thing, though. I think you can't try to get him. I don't want a clone of
yeah,
him.
yeah.
You know, I'd rather just good but different.
I love that we got a replacement artist in a 5-part miniseries in that fucking
Yeah.
book. God damn.
Yep.
Ah,
damn good book.
Fantastic.
Book of the week. Always book of the week.
fantastic.
Yeah.
You read anything else, Dylan?
I did not.
David?
Oh no.
Nitten?
Nah.
Bums?
No,
Short week.
Wow.
small week.
Okay, on to
It's too hot to read.
Too much painting.
3 things we're going to talk about. The Game Awards happened a couple days ago, and it was really weird because Matthew McConaughey was there,
Oh, wow.
Timothy Chalamet was there,
Oh, Willy Wonka.
Jordan Peele was there.
Fucking Willy Wonka.
It was fucking weird. Anyway,
Love it.
they announced a Blade video game by Arcane Studios, who did Dishonored, which sounds like a pretty good match to
So
me.
that's Bethesda, isn't it?
Bethesda owns
Yeah.
them, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah, they haven't said much.
Set in Paris for some reason.
It's set in Paris.
Yeah, the trailer was just him getting a shave and a haircut.
Yeah.
What? Like, Paris is like interesting.
Yeah, very
Why
interesting.
Paris?
Because I think that's where the developers are based. Like that's
so
So
their
they've
Do
got
it-
the,
do it in their home?
the assets from Dishonored.
May as well.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. It's interesting.
But it like there's obviously no gameplay to it or anything, but it does look pretty good.
Did they say what
Graphic
sort of
wise,
what,
as it should because it's a game trailer.
Yeah.
Did they say what sort of game it is going to be?
They've said that it's going to be third-person
Hack and slash.
action adventure.
Yeah, hack and slash.
Because Blade is one of their characters that works perfect as a game.
Oh, yeah,
Right? Like
yeah.
it's cool. A vampire hunter
Yeah,
game.
well, if it's like
Sold,
if it's
right?
like the older Castlevanias, that'd be great.
Yeah.
And they did allude to you being able to make choices, I guess. Well, a big part of Dishonored was the ending of the game would change depending on how many people you killed, right? So I don't know if they're going to work that in, like maybe you can feed off of people and you'll become more powerful, but you'll get like a bad ending or something because it's Blade. So yeah, who knows?
Hopefully, there's a what if Dracula's your.
On your game show, though, what about those goddamn power armors from Fallout?
Oh yeah. Okay, so they had the main cast from Fallout kind of came out, and they had like a dude in power armor walking with them,
Right.
and it's full practical. He's in the suit and he's just walking.
Looking smooth as
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, and it looks great. Like I assumed it would all be kind of CG or something.
'Cause I did
Oh,
see
did you see practical effects?
I saw the
Oh, I
trailer
thought that
after
was
the
just a-
pod last
Yeah.
week, and it does look great.
Yeah,
And I thought that was CG because just why wouldn't
yeah.
Right.
This dude's walking on stage
Wow.
in the full suit. I'll link
Yeah.
you guys later.
Nice respect.
It's
That's
it
good.
looked great.
Like I thought, like it looks a little weightless and a little plasticky or whatever, but
Of course it does. It's real life.
it's on a stage.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no.
On the screen
And-
part, you fiddle with that. You
Yeah.
like that.
You add the
different-
sound, you
yes,
add the-
100%.
You could tell the performer was trying to put
Yeah.
some
Of
weight
course.
into it.
Yep.
But yeah, with the sound design and all
Exactly
that.
right.
Yeah.
It moves so good, free.
It looked
really
great.
Man, I've seen some cosplayers who
That's
make
what,
fucking things.
that's what
that
I
look
thought of
so
straight
good,
away
yeah.
when I seen that clip. I was like, because you see these
Yeah.
things,
Those
and you're like,
Warhammer ones, like doing
Yeah.
those massive
Yeah.
suits.
100%.
And shit. Yeah.
it looked, wow.
Yeah, so there was a new trailer for Fallout, but not much new footage. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same,
that's
same.
fair enough.
in there. It still looks good. Trailer for a movie called ISS came out. Very cool.
Real good potential. I reckon.
Yeah, because the title of the movie doesn't really tell you much.
Nothing.
So I saw it come up, and I was like, "Is this like a
Yeah, Space
documentary?"
Boy, you would
I
have
guess
clicked on that.
that-
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
"Is this a documentary?"
Yeah.
Well, it's not a documentary, but
Oh,
it's
definitely.
very
Went,
cool.
went from a little disappointed
Yeah.
to back to excited.
Yeah,
It's Cold War 2 in space.
Yeah, and if they don't
yeah.
ham it up,
Oh, yeah.
if they don't ham it up too much, it's
Yeah.
a great concept, and probably what the main thing they need is people thinking about Ukraine again. So that's probably really going to help them. But yeah, so essentially they're up on a space station. The Americans dock with the Russians, and they're all one and having a drink and a great time and look down on Earth at the beautiful round Earth, and one explosion and then multiple explosions. And then essentially what? They're told by their governments to take over by any means necessary.
Well, the US are told, because we get it from
Oh,
US
that's right, that's
perspective,
right.
like the government's told them to take the Russians out.
Yeah.
And like, if we've been told that, we can assume the Russians have been told that, so we gotta
Do it first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought I would. I don't know.
There's gonna be a lot
Girls
more.
up there. It's like, you hear this
Yes.
shit going, son?
Yeah, like I
Screw
would
that,
talk
you
them
want
the day
another
say,
beer? Like,
you know, you.
Because you're a little bit to what end? Cool.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Right,
That's
but
the
I don't know.
why?
Most
They've built that up as the main plot point.
Yes,
I don't think it's going to be a
100%
main
there's
plot point.
something there.
Yeah. But that
looks
looked
interesting.
crazy.
That's-
The world on fire. That scene.
I'm
Was,
really excited.
and just thinking about it, like you're up there floating around and you can't talk to anyone. You.
Yeah.
And just poof, 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 poof.
Yeah.
Feel like
I
watching
think,
that
I think
moon
they,
get
they
pushed.
orbit like every 90 minutes, so you're just going to be going around Earth seeing the whole thing on
Yeah.
fire every 90 minutes.
Because then the scariest bit is when it stops.
Everything's-
You're like, is that because there's nobody left to press more buttons?
Yeah. Because it's like, if everyone's gone, you're fucked.
Yeah.
I'd be really interested in what Australia looks like at the end.
Same.
Like a whole world's on fire, and Australia's like, no, it's
just like
same.
yeah.
No one's bothered to nuke us.
Okay.
Pine gaps come up or you nuke them.
All right. And all of us went to see Godzilla -1.
Yay.
Jesus.
Yeah, indeed.
Jeez, you're doing ratings early, man.
People, if you like any Godzilla movie ever in your life, go watch this. If you've never liked a Godzilla movie in your life, go watch this. Movie of the year. It's phenomenal.
How we put it earlier, a political.
It's a political drama with a giant lizard in it, and the giant lizard is a
And a love
goddamn
story.
allegory for. It's like U.S.'s nuclear, I guess, proliferation and Japan's imperial arrogance. It's both at the same time.
Yeah, because it's less about the US stuff than any of the other stuff,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Like it's more about themselves.
Yeah.
But that's the thing that really got me was the Japanese pride and their psyche around war at the time with their kamikaze pilots and the way people were treated for making different decisions during the war. That was what really their pride and their
They lost that pride when Hiroshima happened.
yes.
Basically,
Yeah, I mean,
that arrogance.
Yeah, but the arrogance,
wasn't-
yes, but the despise on someone that turned tail and as
That was
that
more
way
of
they
a
look at Ren.
mindset, though.
Yeah, I know.
They
it's-
had, you know,
Their,
like
their mindset was,
their mindset is we'll continue to kill ourselves.
it's like fight to the last.
Yeah, we're
man, we're
superior,
not
whatever
gonna
it
yeah.
is.
Well, there was a
Oh.
story of a soldier who was in a cave
Yeah.
who did not
It's still
realize the
going.
war was
It's
over.
yeah.
Killing people. He had his commanding officer had to come out and tell him, like, dude, war's been over like 20, 30 years.
And
Wait,
again,
wasn't this
heavy
But it's
spoilers.
an actual based on a real
But
thing.
yeah, it was in the 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
No, but was it a comic movie?
No, that was real.
No.
That was real. The thing that I loved the most at the end was that speech where he's talking about we need to essentially evolve and treat our Japanese lives like they're actually worth something. We shouldn't be throwing them
Yeah.
away the way that we do. We should be believing in life more. I'm like, wow, that's some powerful
Yeah.
shit in a fucking lizard movie.
Because, movie tropes, it's always like heroic sacrifice and stuff,
Oh.
right? But this is like, it's not
You
cowardly.
don't want him to fucking kill himself.
Yeah.
No, he needs not to.
Yes.
Exactly. It's not cowardly to want to live,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a fucking human
Like
condition.
the whole movie's about survivor's guilt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
His war is finally over. Fuck, man. And just the whole relationship with her, how they came together with the kid, and like all the other guys giving him shit for not laying a hand or marrying her and stuff like that. And he's like, "You don't think I wanted to? I can't.
I'm still at war.
I can't. I'm not there."
Oh,
Oh man, there's some deep shit in this fucking. What we found out earlier today: $15 million budget.
How can we get these fucking pieces of shit looking movies come out with hundreds of million?
Well, Black Panther 2.
Right?
That we were joking about that because they went to a different design studio, how bad it was, and that was probably $200-300 million. This was saying the director went and bought himself a supercomputer, and he's the special effects
I think supervisor. Like
supervisor.
He was in charge
That's
of all
fucking
of that.
amazing.
Because they didn't have enough money to pay people to do it. I had to do it myself.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
insane.
man, so cool.
Godzilla looks fantastic.
So fantastic. That regeneration scene when they're on the
Yeah.
fishing boat. That's probably the only scene that I'm a little bit out of everything in the film that has got a giant lizard in it. That's the only bit I'm a little bit like, come on, man. Like, he's just going to chomp that boat straight away. He's already annihilated 40 other fucking boats on his way through. I get it, but...
Yes.
But to that point, that regeneration scene when his face is hit, and then that gives him the thought of we can destroy him from the, like, Luke Cage style. It's Fucking amazing.
And like his face stays scarred. The
Yes.
whole movie.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
That's
not just fixed.
Well, that's the thing. Like when you first see him, he's not as
Yeah.
heavily scarred.
Could-
And, like and then throughout the years, like nuke
Well, not even just-
testing and
Yeah.
That first scene, I'm like, oh.
On the island?
I don't like it. He's
No.
too T-Rexy.
That's
the-
Oh, I don't like
That
it.
was the point, though.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what he looked like there? The fucking Godzilla from Matthew Broderick movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
He did before he actually properly evolved.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I don't like this.
But
I'm sure
I
he looked better in the trailer, and then
but I'm
I
like,
get
it's
it.
going to change.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
It was like
We've
Shin
seen
Godzilla.
evolution
Yes.
Godzilla.
And Shin Godzilla, he
Oh
looked
my
nothing
god.
like fucking Godzilla
Oh, that
to begin
creepy-
with.
That
That's
blood
the coolest
fucking.
thing I've ever seen in my life.
That was the best. That blood monster.
Blood pouring out of the gills.
The other thing that I really love with this was the supporting cast. Mm-hmm. The fish, but
His boat.
his boat, and the guys, the professor and the fisherman. The fisherman, for some reason, really reminded me of the guy from Seven Samurais with the giant sword.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for
because
not in the
he's got the vibe. Right?
Yes.
the
Yeah,
vibe,
vibe.
not the over the top craziness, just the
Yeah, the
vibe.
vibe.
Yeah.
But he hits a few times when he hits a big rah. It's
it's
he's
that- it's-
pushing the
yeah.
over the top enough.
Yeah.
Little
That's
anime,
what- yeah.
little Because that's the thing. Like in general, it's hard. You don't usually give a shit about people in the monster movie. Not only do you make me care about your lead in this, but the whole crew I care
Even
about.
old mate that gets left behind, you're the future.
Yeah.
I'm like, fucking. You guys
But I
are just.
think that's the point, because Godzilla, the first one, the original one, is a fucking horror movie about Godzilla's the bad guy.
Yes.
So that's why, you don't see Godzilla a lot, it's more about the people, because
Yes.
Godzilla's the enemy. He's
like
the bad
Jaws.
guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Like in the other ones, it's freaking pro wrestling. Godzilla fighting another monster.
100%.
Which is a trailer we spoke about last week.
Saying that, you said Jaws. When I was watching this, I was like, God damn, I think the Godzilla theme, even though this is a bit, I think, slightly remixy or whatever, different, but I think it might be the best piece of music in cinema.
I love it, man.
Goosebumps.
Yeah.
Right?
100%.
It's just his theme.
Attached to the Scream, yes.
Yeah.
The theme with the Scream is better than Jaws.
Just because Jaws is great, but it's different because it's tension build up.
Yeah, it builds up
thing,
the
right?
suspense, yeah.
Where
You
this
know
is
what's
just,
happening. And you
This
know
is like
when
an
you hear
epic-
it,
Yeah.
shit is about to
Yeah.
go down.
The King and God is fucking coming onto
Yeah,
screen.
it's fucking gold.
That scene in
Ginza, the
Ginza
blast,
was
Yeah.
fucking
where he
brilliant.
charges up.
Yeah.
And the footstep,
Like, man, okay. So
the charge, yeah,
The
let's
charge up. And
we've seen his atomic breath, it's like a laser, right?
Yeah.
So he shoots it off, it goes through a couple buildings, okay, cool. And then all of a sudden,
It's a
Oh,
nuclear
no.
blast.
Yeah.
oh no. It's
proper atomic.
Yeah.
Oh.
so good because anime can do this well, but like finally they've translated it to the big screen live action, and it looks just as awesome. Oh.
I know you didn't think so. Like, the final plan was very reminiscent of the original plan, but
Yeah.
not,
Oh, yeah.
not straight up cookie cutter.
Yeah.
Not straight up.
Well, the whole
same.
movie is it's maybe the best remake I've ever seen in my
Yeah,
life. You know, like it's there, but it's different.
But that's what I loved about it too. You do have a giant lizard movie with a plausible plan that works in real life.
Absolutely, the pressure,
pressure,
and
it's-
then the decompression on the way up.
That's
like,
just the
holy
way it's
fuck.
going to happen.
Yeah, give him the bends and then fucking explode him.
Yeah.
You know what freaked me out this morning? I heard a fucking news report that thousands of dead fish came up on the beach in Japan
coming.
yesterday.
That's viral marketing, bro.
Fucking late.
They went and poisoned a couple fish on the.
But that even looked cool. Like the fish, again, they were the deep sea fish.
Yeah.
Their stomachs would come out of their mouths and everything like that. Just those points where, yes, it is something over the top and fucking stupid, but still plausible. Plausible reasons. Beautiful. That is the perfect combination of story. That's why comic books work so well. Yes, it's over the top strangeness and shit, but with the talented writers, they put it into, places where it still works and doesn't feel stupid over the top. And we're complaining about real life situations of the story as opposed to the bloke flying around. Like, yeah.
And like it's like they telegraph pretty heavy that there's an ejector seat.
Yeah.
But you still feel it,
Yes,
right?
I'm like-
Because it's so
Yes.
good. Because the characters react.
Damn, I thought I was
so,
smart.
like you just you know that's coming.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
But it doesn't, not in a bad way, not like, of course he's got it.
But it's like-
There's a way out.
Yeah.
You're just like,
Yes.
yes, he's got a
Yes.
way out.
Like, they do mention it 3 or 4 times. I think maybe it's less on the nose because you're reading it. Yeah.
No, but there's meaning behind it as well. Like, they cut it off, but they go back to
Of
that.
course.
So,
And then when he goes to whisper to him in the cockpit and stuff
hey.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
you're-
like
you're meant to live, mother.
Also-
forgiveness
Yeah.
to the dude.
And
like,
respect.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Now,
He's let go of the goddamn ghosts, man.
Yeah.
on the
Oh,
other
those
side
fucking
of things,
photos.
Yes.
Oh, I was thinking about that after the film where he's just sitting on the boat and he just hands in all the photo. Oh.
The Mrs. Surviving pushes it a little.
Yeah.
But then she's got the radiation poisoning, which sort of doesn't.
Oh, but you need him to get a win.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because,
yeah,
I
yeah.
was
He's
talking
stuck
to-
with a kid that's not his.
Well, it's just another thing. Like, he's going to go
Godzilla.
kamikaze into Godzilla. I'm like, you're orphaning this girl twice.
Yes.
3 times in the original girl.
Yeah, 3 times.
3 times you
100%.
go.
The-
It's not even 4 or 5
The
years.
universe
Come on,
is trying not to give that woman kids again, alright?
Like the usually I would be like, yeah,
Yeah.
it was a bit of a cop out, but this movie had been so
Nah.
depressing. It's
Yes.
so
He
sad.
needs that win.
It wasn't after
bro. Like,
Genesis.
he needs that win. We sort of need that win.
Yeah, I need to
Yeah,
walk out
exactly.
here a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, she's alive, and so's Zilla. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Oh,
10.
10.
Absolute 10.
Yeah, 10.
Like,
10 out of
And not a
10.
lot of
please go watch it in Japanese if you can.
Yeah, if it's still in the, if it's still in the cinema.
subs, not dubs.
But yeah.
Subs,
movie
not dubs.
is,
Learn the language.
Like,
Oh, if all they did was count to 10, I would have been sweet with my year 8 fucking Japanese class. But they talk a little bit more than that.
I said, I think earlier, they've made 2 Godzilla movies in Japan in the last 15 years.
Yeah.
And with the original, they're probably the top 3 movies.
Yes.
Like, they are just... And, like, after Shin was so good, so different, like, reimagining
Yeah.
sort of thing, and successful, not to milk that, but, like, oh, we're just going to do another one.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and if you
let's
do
start
want
again.
a crazier version of what you will see at the cinemas, check out, search out Shin Godzilla, because it is... At the start, you're going to think, what the fuck's going on? But when it comes
Oh, and
together...
the political message in that is just even more
yeah.
insane.
Yes.
Yes.
But fantastic.
Yeah.
This, in all honesty, I never care about them anyway. But if this ain't up for Best Picture, they're fucked.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, because it's got everything.
Yeah.
I hear it's doing really well internationally.
Well, it's
Yes.
up to it costs, it's up to 50 mil worldwide, which is excellent.
Yeah.
Especially when it costs 15.
But,
So
like-
that's sensational. And I know this is weird to say in Australia these days. I will be buying this on Blu-ray.
Absolutely.
100%.
I can't tell you last time I bought it.
I'll have to import it off eBay or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So good.
So good.
Like, it's got everything Oscar bait needs.
I'll be watching it again this week. I've sold it to Mrs. She wants to go watch it. That's
Mrs.
great.
was fucking sobbing.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is this noise? Oh, for fuck's sake.
You are so funny.
You fucking robot.
It's fucking not real. It was sad, but it's not fucking real. What are you crying for? It's a fucking lizard. And a fake man.
Says the bloke that sells fake stories.
Yes.
That's right.
They're good, but I'm not going to cry about no fucking comic either.
We'll see.
Yeah, rant for 30 minutes about him though.
Shit, yeah, that's different. That's a different type of emotion.
Yeah, he doesn't cry, he just sweats.
That's right.
You robot.
Fucking cry. What the fuck? Sad. Jesus.
Why is my face leaking? Alright.
Okay, Jason, your film Flashback.
Yes. For Dave's toy round, I had to pick my favourite toy of all time, He-Man. So I went He-Man and She-Ra Christmas special.
Which is a lot better than the He-Man Master of the Universe movie.
Oh, 100%.
A lot better than the movie I chose last week.
That's a lie.
No, it's not.
That's a straight up lie.
I mean, I used to watch this all the time. We talked about it last week, so it's pure nostalgia here for
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
like, I remember all of this except the Transformers.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
watching it. It's like, I remember this, Dave.
Which is...
Like, do you reckon those Transformers were like, we can do Transformers too? It's also, because they're bad guys, let's shit on the Transformers because
Yes.
they're taking our fucking money?
Yes.
Oh, Zipper.
oh,
They're
how about
competition?
how about the robot that was a pair of legs and a fucking schlong picking up over the top? The fuck was that
It's
shit?
Cutter.
It's Filmation. They don't like spending money. It tells you this.
No, okay.
I was like, is that guy a combiner or something? No, that's just the whole
that-
thing.
The
Okay.
fact that they don't want to spend money was shown in the first 30 seconds
Yeah.
when they re-showed the panning. They showed the panning of them all doing the stuff and then did a couple other bits and then showed the exact pan again.
And then you've got the,
I'm shocked they didn't use it 4 times, but yeah.
you've got the classic He-Man punch in the camera shot.
in every
That's in
episode?
every fucking episode.
So I was watching this morning. Dana took the dog to her parents' place for a run around. Came back, watched the last 10 minutes. She's like, "Is there a reason that she has to call him sis every 30 seconds. He's like, I've been watching this for 10 minutes and they've said it like 15 times. They're like, let me explain to you what
Incest is.
Yeah. Fuck, Dave.
Yeah, it's classic Dave.
No.
Well, that's sort of what the deal was, right? But He-Man's girlfriend, She-Ra. No.
No.
And also for the ones that didn't realise. Yeah.
Skeletor, MVP.
Oh, Skeletor says a dog. How can...
Yeah, he's cool.
And that smile. Ah.
I'm good.
He can smile with his bones.
Yeah, with a skull head can smile.
Yeah, we're
I'm
talking about...
Team Skeletor from here on out.
Oh, his voice is the best. His voice is the best.
It's the best bit of the whole fucking
He's
thing.
amazing.
There's a page used to follow called Forward Facing Simpsons, and they always look
Yeah.
really weird.
Yes.
When Skeletor's forward facing with his forward facing goat skull, that's a weird dynamic.
The Masters of the Universe do fuck all in this.
No.
Yes. Oh no, he's putting there's a star gets put on the top of the
Yeah,
chest.
yeah, so what? Now Sprout sucks
Yeah.
up the fucking
Fuck, that
star
was
with his
weird.
nose. But like, no Battle Cat.
No, but you
No,
got
no.
heaps of the horse.
Yeah.
Whatever shit, her.
Yeah.
And it's got a weird. That was an unexpected voice. I know we're
Yeah.
talking about some unexpected
That was
voices.
like a Peter Cullen voice.
That was not expected. When the horses were.
You gotta give it a man. Gotta give him a manly voice.
guess
with
so,
your rainbow
yeah.
unicorn.
Yeah. And the names.
It's
the
so good.
names are just the
Of the She-Ra's friends.
Shearer's friends were
Perfuma
ridiculous.
and-
And
a
the
Mermister.
Yes.
yeah, and something blue. What was
Pika Blue.
Pika Blue?
Pika Blue.
That was the one that got me the most. And then the monsters, the monster beast.
I, the monsters.
Oh yeah,
They're
it's a
not
monster
even
beast.
effort,
No,
right?
no, it's a
beast.
monster beast. It's a sea beast.
Like
to say
that's
those.
a first draft. We'll come up with a name later.
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
Let's go lunch.
monster beast. Yeah, push the chair out. Work done.
What are the robots called? Monstroid?
Monstroids
Monstroids.
and the
Mansheens.
Mansheens and Monstroids.
Yeah.
That
That was
alone sold it above last week. The word, the play on word, that so much better than the beach off. Mansheens, so freaking, and the kids, Skeletor producing coats for the kids. That was for not out of all the different things he could give them, coats.
Yeah. No, like, pants to cover up the legs or anything.
And that automatically woke her up.
Yeah.
I'm warm now.
Warm.
She was collapsed and had hypothermia to coat.
And you know he
it's a
doesn't
heated
do it
coat.
to be nice. It's just to shut them the fuck up.
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah, because if they die and fucking Horde Prime
Ah,
doesn't get
you
them.
never hear about it. Not hear about it.
Do you never see Horde Prime?
I asked that same question, but
Ah.
apparently later
They've
on,
made a Horde Prime figure, but that was sort of
Yeah, in the cartoon, I think not, but in other laws,
Sure.
yes.
yeah. What about Horde Ag's Vibrocopter?
Oh, dude!
Yeah.
The cock and balls.
Oh, the other one where
Because you don't
He-Man's
notice it
one's
as,
not great either.
as a kid, but once you add it, I'm like, oh, that's just a vibrator.
Yeah.
Good job, Horde Ag.
Before its time.
Yeah.
They didn't have those fancy shaped ones yet. Influencing a generation of orgasms.
There's the title for the pod. Councillor Reeds, and then that.
I was going to say something, but I forgot now
Good.
because of that.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah, it's He-Man's vehicle thing, right? That he flew
Yes.
through space.
Yeah,
and
just
had
goes
wheels
up
on
like
it.
that.
Yes.
Yeah.
What the
That
fuck?
just seemed to, propel it on its own.
Yes.
Yeah.
In friggin'
It
sync with
was
where
almost like in The
it's
Simpsons,
still-
like He-Man had to go back to his home planet.
It's so good.
Oh, one of my favourite bits is, I know his whole deal's the power sword, but just cut straight through these fucking
The
tentacles.
tentacles. And that's the thing,
butter.
they're full metal arms that are like this, and then when He-Man's up and they're like a fucking octopus. Like, hang on a minute. Yeah.
And then they just fly off, and I think their swords are left there.
Yeah.
Goddamn filmation.
No,
Continuity.
he's got knocked because that's when she first arrived.
Yeah.
And when she first then arrived, his was already back in his fucking sling.
Ah,
I'm
magic.
like,
Yeah.
Magic.
Magic. Team.
It was
The
good.
best.
It was fun.
It's a hard one to score, though.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Like, I'm gonna give it 7.
Oh. I can't.
No, because like, it's of its time,
Yes.
and I get it.
I love it.
You know, like, so I'm gonna go back to, the little Jason in front of the
Yes,
TV,
yes.
wanting to get it. And
When it came out as
Stop going near
DVD,
little Jason near the
I
TV.
bought it and I was like, I'm gonna watch this every Christmas morning.
yeah,
I think that lasted 2 years. You're like, this is shit. I can't watch this. I'll give it a 6.
I'll give it a 6 too.
Take my nostalgia love goggles off.
I enjoyed it.
6.
I thought it was fun, especially after watching the Bad Taste last week's movie.
6, yeah.
I think I have to give this a 4.
Yeah, that's more than fair.
Because, like, a normal He-Man episode is a million times better.
Yes.
And that's still not
I
very good.
disagree. This is like a team-up combo. You get all the characters. No, I'm joking. Skeletor is the best in this.
He is.
Fucking
He's
awesome.
always the best.
I know, but in this,
Yes.
he's...
He's
No,
the
it's
star.
not-
Because he has to... He has...
Why do they keep Orko around?
Fuck
I get the point why, but
Yeah,
he
yeah,
just he fucks everything up all the time.
He'd be banished from that
100%.
royal palace.
But I understand what you know what I mean.
Well, we
They
guess we
wouldn't have
don't,
had 2
you know,
seasons if there was no Orko.
you don't see what's really going on under there. Must be some quality.
Quality... Anyway, I'm so glad I'm saying that. Dylan, what
Yes!
have you got for us?
I have something very special for you for my round. My pick for this toy round. I'm pretty fucking confident none of you guys have seen this shit.
You have been saying that for weeks.
This is the OG Lego movie. This is Bionicle, Mask of Light, direct to DVD. It's on YouTube for free because that's how much people cares about it. It's fucking amazing.
So was He-Man and She-Ra Christmas special if you do want to go and watch it before Christmas.
Yeah, watch it.
How long is it, Dylan?
I don't know.
you should know.
I would assume it'd be
I watched it recently and I don't know.
No, it's
out 10, right? Is what I would imagine.
So fucking Bionicle, I fucking lived and breathed this shit as a
Bionicle,
kid.
what's it called?
Mask of Light.
Mask of Light.
Mask of Light, the movie.
Hour 15.
There we go.
It's terrible.
That's 3 minutes.
Yeah,
credits,
trailers.
hopefully.
Credits.
There were fucking video games, there were novels, and there's like this crazy fucking story. There was like a made up like little written language, and I knew that language off by heart. That's how fucking nerdy I was. Was.
Yeah.
I don't still know it now.
Yeah, it's full of other nerdy shit.
Eh, wouldn't take long to get it back, I reckon.
Yeah, Christmas cards coming soon. It's like
Yeah.
perfect.
So here we go. This is early 2000s 3D animation.
Oh, that's
So
the
get ready for
worst
this.
type of animation.
You know what? Like when I watched it again, I didn't think it was that bad for the time. Like
Okay.
it looked alright.
No,
And
I
they made like 5 Bionicle movies.
I can't deal with like early.
Well,
like,
it saved him, right?
It did. They were
We don't have Lego without Bionicle.
yeah, they were crashing, and then Bionicle saved them by brainwashing kids into thinking they need to buy all this stuff to understand the story.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I've heard that before.
Yes.
Okay, well,
Get some Americanism in them.
this should be interesting.
Yeah.
Love how just it's silent it is. Just dead silent.
I don't know what you want us to say.
Yeah. I was not.
Yeah.
I really hope the animation's like better than what I'm thinking. Cause
Nah, I want some reboot shit.
It's fucking a million times better than Reboot.
I doubt that.
It is.
Reboot was a great show.
Fuck off.
I doubt this.
I
will
mean
be as
how
good
it
as
looked.
Reboot.
I haven't watched it, but how it looked.
what the hell's reboot?
The 90s
Reboot.
animated CG animated cartoon.
Maybe if I saw it,
Ah, you'd remember because it was
Reboot was
fucking
great.
ugly.
Yeah, it was ugly as hell, but the show was great.
Yeah, it was a good show. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I never watched it.
Reboot was great.
And like, it was one of those ones. Even as a kid, you're like, "Fuck, this looks ugly," right? Where usually you're still gonna be excited, but it didn't. It looked that bad. But at the same time, you were still aware enough that it needs to be happen. Like this is where we're going.
Oh, that show.
Yes.
I think that was the final iteration from Mullygrubs.
Yes,
Oh, okay, mate. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
very much so.
Wow. Okay, reboot.
I just don't like how like late 90s, 2000s like was so clean in the 3D animation. I just hated it because it's like
They had no textures. This is all
They
they, had.
couldn't, yeah.
They couldn't texturize shit. It was just
Or they could,
matte
but it took
colouring,
a lot
yeah.
of money.
Yeah.
We're talking Jurassic Park.
They didn't have the Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
money.
you need.
It was
need
just
spaz
yeah,
working
They needed
24/7.
They needed the Godzilla director. That's what they
it was
needed.
like basic polygons, matte coloring, maybe a shadow in
Yes.
this corner.
Which shade of yellow would you
And
love?
it was being made on a Mac that had orange or green text. Showing your age. What computers were like
Did
when I
you
was in
have
primary
Macs?
school,
The
buddy.
backs of the Macs had like different colours.
No.
Oh, they were fancy.
Oh, the portable
That-
ones.
that was modern
They just
Macs.
came
No, the
I-
iMacs.
Yeah,
They were modern computers.
Don't worry, Dylan. You don't need to worry about that.
Green screen. That's what a computer should be.
Yeah, you'll never hear from Apple again.
We're watching Bionicle next week.
Wow.
Thank you for joining us. Like, comment, subscribe, give us a review. Tell us how good the Mask of Light movie is in the comments.
You will get abused probably next week.
Hooray.
Mm-hmm.
Hooray.
Probably from one person in particular.
Yeah, Dave.
Oh, yeah.